Hey guys, what's up? So this reading is going to be for Scorpio. I didn't have time to like do the music that I usually do in the beginning that has like something to do with the reading. So I'll do that separately, like in another video. But when I was like shuffling a little bit, it was pretty much saying that there's been some healing, maybe some inner child work that you've been doing over a situation that like really had you like it just really had you. And you're coming out of it now, and there's gonna be some kind of glow up. You're gonna be embodying a lot of, there was a rebirth. You guys keep getting rebirth, I think. I mean, almost all the signs do. But like you always do, because you've been doing some reflection and accepting yourself for who you are, and not, let's see, glow, and not letting anybody else tell you otherwise. Yeah, you're no longer sitting back or being, what is that song? Dea, looked pretty. What is the song? I'm not gonna look pretty. Oh, I remember. You've been on a quest to this rebirth, this wanting to have a steady flow of abundance, more in your relationships and money. You could have been like being manic or like irresponsible with money. You could have taken some Reiki class. I don't know where that's coming from. Something, you did something, maybe some kind of seminar, maybe some kind of like meditation, new meditation that you're doing. Maybe you just feel more loved. Maybe you're paying attention to the relationships in your life that matter, that serve you for your highest good and don't, stress you out. Or you want a new expression in growth. I think you've been using your imagination more to create. See that? No, you didn't. Oh my God. Whatever. Okay. You have a vision and you're almost there. You're almost there either to have it manifest more into your external reality from your internal thoughts, or that. Like, I don't know, there was something else in my head. Or it's changing. You're having a different vision from what it was you thought you wanted. So what you know you don't want, then you know what you do want, right? Usually when I'm doing readings, I don't think at the same time I'm talking. I can do that. I'm very talented. When I'm talking, I can think at the same time. Or they say something like you can't do that. Okay. So the cards I'm going to pull for you are the star cards. This is Star Oracle. So it's going to have pretty much 5 cards. 5 cards. The first one is for letting go. What has to be let go. The second one is for creating. Oh my God, I can't remember. No, because I feel like that's the third one. What is the second one? Nurture. Yeah. Yes, nurture. Nurture. First one is lift up, the let go. Second one is create. Third one is nurture. Fourth one, jeez, hold on one second. Jeez, okay. First one is let go. Second one is call in. Third one is nurture. Wait, no. Call in, create, nurture, yeah. And then 5th is like an outcome, but then I do I do. Yeah. Yep. And I do differently. Okay, so I thought that was in the nurturing spot, but it doesn't really matter. Call in create. So that's in the create. Okay. Whatever. I thought there was... come on, guys. Thank you. Jeez. Oh, outcome. Oh, visionaries on the bottom. Finale. Oh, what was on the top? Okay. Okay. So, Scorpio. Oh, by the way, if I'm gonna just probably put it in the beginning. Never mind. Okay, so for your first card for letting go, you have liftoff. So you're letting go. So it's number 10, right? I hate how whatever. It's number 10, which is the end of a cycle, right? Because if you do numerology, 1 plus 0 is 1. So that's that's a new beginning, right? So in this, where it says liftoff, you're letting yourself go into feeling more pleasure and passion and letting yourself express that. Like maybe you've been letting go. I mean, maybe you've been not letting yourself lift off because there's a person, place, or thing or situation that you feel like if you leave it, it's going to go to crap. And you've put so much work into it. It's a project that it's like you don't want to just give up on it and just like let go. But I'm going to tell you, like, I feel like if you do let go, it'll come back. So like, okay, so if it's meant for you, it will be yours. It's already yours, right? So it's like if you're scared to like let go of a relationship or something, it's like if that person's supposed to, passion, and there was expression. I just want to say, and there was expression too. That's funny. I love that. I love when that happens, and that was in the pre-shuffle. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like you haven't been letting yourself go or letting yourself lift off and go into a different direction, which honestly, when we go into a different direction in a situation that's not working for us anymore, it opens up new gateways, right? Okay, that was a nurture. So like nurturing, like more of like your loving energy, because 4 plus 2 is 6, which is Gemini in the regular tarot. And they're like intertwined. So I did the Capricorn reading, and like I like went into like this card so much because there was so much coming out of it. It was crazy. So anyways, you could have something like some kind of idea, could be fashion, that's really lifting your spirits. But again, you haven't been opening yourself up to new experiences and feeling this passion, right? It's like a promiscuous kind of like, I want to lift off, but I won't let myself. Like looking back, like, should I go? Should I leave? Should I do this? There was finale. Finale, right? It's going to be some kind of ending and beginning, obviously. But there's going to, oh, look. So the finale, right, of the vision, 9. And then liftoff is 10. So isn't this, if you put 8 plus 2, it's 10. This is about sisterhood. 7 sisters, sisterhood enriches my life. So it could be brotherhood too. But like, it's pretty much just saying like, be with your friends right now. Maybe they can really help you in this. Sisterhood could just also mean like community. It could mean like people in general, society, like relationships, like just people that enrich your life, people that make you feel good, people that make you feel some kind of your euphoric ecstasy, nirvana kind of love way, right? You have to call in. What it's asking you to call in is your intention. Start making intentions. This will lead you to the end of the cycle. See, like she's like, yep, bam. It looks like the thing in my intro when it goes like this with the little like. Why did it say baton? Maybe you guys are doing some. Oh, it looks like a baton though. See? And it also looks like the equality card, which I thought I saw, but it didn't. Rebirth. Keep seeing that one. Anyways. Like down here, she kind of looks like, okay, this is like ridiculous. I can't really do anything with this because, hold on. Sorry guys, I had to try to figure out light so it didn't. Let it be. Oh, look at the baby boy. He's so good. Anyways, so yeah, so it's asking you to start writing your own story, right? Because she looks like she has shackles around her feet. And it's like the baton is like equaling out like other people's stories and yours. Like she's hunched over, like kind of like. So I feel like you're listening to people or you're hearing things about people or you're looking at your life and thinking over things that have happened in your past that have caused you to not lift off and who was telling your story. Like if you were going by beliefs, like are they really yours? Like, or did they come from somebody else, right? Because it's asking you to create the Lover's card, right? It could be union within yourself. Because when I was doing the pre-shuffle, there was, you know what? It really doesn't matter what I do. There was, whatever. There was the Universal Mother, which is like you are always supported, loved, encouraged by her, accepted. What is this? Create. Yeah. So creating some kind of union where, okay, on the bottom you have create and nurture. So it's like you could be creating different kinds of relationships or seeing things differently in relationships and how you, because you have like two of them, like it's like create and nurture, create and nurture, right? So it's like create more love in your life or loving yourself or relationships that you feel love from, not ones where you have to listen to what people have said about you and letting them tell your story to other people or just in general. This could also be, again, within yourself. It doesn't need to be with another person. Also, if you do, you know, like 4 minus 2, it's a 2. So nurturing your creation of your own story, being the narrator of your own life is going to help you to lift off. It's going to help you be able to move towards your expression, right? Because right now you're not looking at it. You're not looking at the passion, right? You're not looking at it. But, yeah. But you are looking towards lifting off into something new, right? In doing so, it's going to bring you into, look, a new expression moving forwards into this intuitive being and embodying the divine feminine. Maybe you've been like more in your masculine side and you've been more in action rather than sitting back and being in receiving mode and using your intuition and compassion and nurturing like spirit. Again, this is 37, which ends up being 10, which is the end of a cycle. 9, 10, 11, 12, 3, 9, 8, 10, 9, 10. But there is some kind of portal opening up for you. In your expression too, you could be, you might have had like intuition skills before this situation that kind of like made them not very sharp anymore, or you thought that they weren't, and you're gonna realize either that they were the entire time, or you changing your vision into something different was the intuition. So you're gonna start having more self-confidence in your ability to intuitively already know what's gonna happen in situations where you don't feel like your vision is being met, is being, how do I say it? Like, it's not aligning with whatever it is that, you know, you're supposed to be nurturing. Which is also the gateways of light. So it could be like a gateway to like the portal to the wanting more love, right? Portal into more love. Being around people that will be there through the storm, but even after, when you emerge from, you know, even the phoenix rising, like a newer person, a shiny star, you could, yeah. And this visionary is a seer, a chart, the stars, signs, and symbols to craft magic, right? And they're across from each other on the board. And like I said, like, she looks like this is her, like, baton, like, balancing out whatever, telling her own story into her own vision. It's a new vision, right? Or a continuation of it, the same vision, but in a different way. Because you've healed. You could have healed from this vision because maybe it didn't go the way you wanted it to. And so you started doubting your intuition. And that killed the expression. See, it was like you wanted that, or you used to have it. So it brought you into a healing mode, which brought you into learning more about what it was you wanted into the finale. So if you brought it together at the end, she would be looking at that. And, you know, you could be like in the line, was it? I always forget if it's limelight or limelight, like being in the community where like you're somebody that, like, maybe you're like a YouTuber, or you're like, have like a bunch of followers on YouTube or Instagram, or I mean on Facebook, whatever. And it's like, these look like fish. I never understand this picture. Oh wait, now I do. Only because of one though. But it reminds me of the liftoff card. Okay. Right there is the only, this one is the only reason why I can even think that it would be a person. Because she's like going back, like that's her hair and that's her leg, but it's the same kind of hair that she has. So it's like, what did I just say? This sisterhood, this friendships, this community, this support, encouragement, inspiring people, or things, incidents that people are doing around you that are inspiring you to lift off. And you have like this fiery new energy. Because if you look at the board, and these are the same girl too. Lifting off into her vision and having that finale. And at the end of the day, when everything's said and done, you have sisterhood, like looking towards that. So there could be like a community of people that you're moving towards. You could be getting out of a situation where people were telling you what to do, or people were trying to make your life theirs, or make your life theirs, or their life yours, something like that. Like, and it's like, how much are you guys codependent on each other and entangled, and how much is it actually something that ignites your passion? Promiscuous side, like looking back. Maybe it's telling you, like, also, like, don't look back on your past, like look forward. Like she's trying, it's like she's like trying to like look back, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's kind of like she's kind of like looking back in like a non-fear kind of like, watch me do this. And that could be her looking at her expression moving forward, because this could also be the things for the vision, right? That needs to be balanced by her story. I was just going to say something. What was I going to say? Something I was going to say. Anyways, all of this realization, everything that's going on, at the end of the day, the outcome from them, apparently, like never mind, is number one. Actually, that's why I was kind of like laughing, because it was 8, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, and then 1. It's the teacher that leads with self-knowledge, right? So it could be like you're learning some kind, and it's like, that's the root chakra, like coming out of her intuition, and this eagle, hawk, it's an whatever, is like, and look up the Odom for those, and jewels, a ruby, garnet, some kind of red jewel, which it's going to be like about fire. And this is like healing came to the intuition, and it's like the bird is like taking away whatever it was that needed to heal your vision, to bring it back into loving sisterhood. It's like, okay, so this reminds me of like a seance, right? Like a bunch of people get together to work on something that is going to be beneficial to everybody in it. And they come together as one in order to create something of enormous responsibility to healing. Because I was going to say that too, like this is root chakra, it's like healing. So whatever you're learning in this is what the outcome is going to be. It's going to be like a teacher. Like you're going to be able to lift off into this teacher as well. Like the way it's set up. Lifting off into maybe you're like a counselor or an addiction counselor. I just want one more card for my outcome. Yeah, so this is the first card that came out when I was pre-shuffling, which is also number 6, the inner child healing card. And then creation and radiance. This is also a shooting for the star. Knowing that joy is your birthright. The hell? Into, was it like this? Yeah, it was like this. So the creation from the healing. I saw the dream card too, which is the older version of her. I need to go switch over to the laundry. So some new direction is inspiring you to have more imagination and be more creative in your life, where again you're the one that starts telling your story from the beginning, and the lies or the stories that people made for you, you're going to speak for yourself. There's some new spiritual direction, and it's kind of like he's like looking at it and nurturing it as well. Like, it's like, I got this, and when it breaks open, it's gonna really move me forward. Which, again, that reminds me of more of a masculine, and you haven't really been in your divine feminine. But there's gonna be growth. So, if you have pride right now, in like an egotistical type of way, you might not, I'm just saying. Realize that everybody is a form of you. So love everybody and be grateful for the lessons that, you know, people have helped you learn to get to the place where you are. If you're doubting something right now, because like you are having this, like in the beginning of, in the beginning of the reading, I said, like, you don't know if you can move forward or not in this situation, and if it's going to stay, if it's going to go. If it's supposed to, it will come back. Don't doubt your intuition or a creative flow, imaginary world. Right? Don't doubt it. You don't always have to know the answers. And letting yourself know that the universe has your back, God has your back, whatever, is going to help you with feeling more freedom, possessing the power and the free will to create your own happiness. When you're happy, you know, like, you're on the right path. There had to be a lot of acceptance in this, because maybe you didn't want to move forward, obviously, and change whatever it was. But you know that nothing was moving. Like, acceptance of yourself, acceptance of the situation, acceptance that there's no reason to worry, because you can't change the outcome if it's out of your control anyways. So you stopped worrying, because you started being honest with yourself, right? You started opening your eyes, being honest with yourself, realizing that you're the only one that can be honest with yourself, which is where your intuition really does lie. You're moving forward with persevering, knowing that whatever you set your mind to will come to pass, with courage right now. You're finding inner strength within your confidence, which is also the expression. It's confidence. And you're disciplining your mind right now. And knowing that whatever you set your mind to, you will accomplish. And it will bring you into your purpose. I'm going to end there. You know what you're here to do, right? And if you don't right now, you're eventually going to come into some agreement. I don't know why that word came out of my mouth. Some agreement, or breaking a soul contract with somebody if it's just not coming together, or rewriting it, or just coming to some kind of agreement to walk away from each other. But this doesn't have to be like a person. Again, it could be like a job. It could be like any kind of situation. It could be like a situation that you just don't want to. There was witchcraft. See? Steady flow of abundance. But it was just funny because I just rise out of the ashes. It's just funny because I said the thing about the seance. It's like witch. Runs into a witch. Keeps coming out. Witchcraft. Oh yeah, the goddess one came out earlier too. Starlight, that kept coming out. Quest came out, rebirth, go with the flow right now. You are loved by the universe. You are co-creating. You're coming out of this battle, right? Thinking that you need to keep battling yourself and in your own magic. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to fight anymore. Like, let go. Move forward, right? See, she has the heart chakra. I mean, the root chakra, and there's like trees of life. Because there was reflection, right? Accepting yourself, looking at yourself, introspection. And it brought you into this having fun more energy. You know, singing, dancing, playing with your sisters at sunset. You could have found a new hobby, a passion. Maybe you used to dance and sing and play and have that inner child, like, you know, rambunctious kind of way of you. And there's a transformation. Look up like bubbles bubbles. And it brought you into this awakening, right? Of who you are, what you're here to do. 7 with your intuition perspective. You seeing the bigger picture and surrendering, right? Having enough love for yourself to want better for yourself and surrendering to healing for the knowledge of learning what it is that's making you want to let go and lift off, and what is making you not see your glow like maybe everybody else does. Or she's also looking away, so it's kind of like she doesn't see it, but she does. Somebody does. So just go with the flow. Birth new ideas. If somebody's pregnant, balance things out more, maybe even practical matters and spiritual matters, like physical and non-physical. Relationship, only get into relationships that are equal, reciprocity, you know, give and take, because there's a rebirth, right? And all this is coming with her. So you don't want to be a rebirth. That's how it came out. So if like it was like that, I would say that. Either way, you don't want to bring this energy into this. And you don't want to have this rebirth coming into thinking you still need to fight, kind of. There's a new quest. Like, look at a new quest from ascending, from a new consciousness of openness, aligning into your expansion of your purpose, and again, feeling more confidence within yourself, that your intuition is on point, because you might have thought that it was being hidden. But see, okay, this is all like above where her like intuition thing is, like her crown chart, whatever. But like this right here, it's not covered, and it's kind of like that's, you know what I mean? And if you saw your destiny, like, you know what your destiny is now. You're following a higher purpose, finding home within yourself, because you know that you're a divine child of the universe, right? And you know, well, or I'm telling you that God, whatever you believe in, if you give him your burdens, he will take them away and handle them himself. And you just sit back. And when you feel like, again, it's time to take action because you went within and realized these life lessons on how to manifest your dreams. This is a girl. Remember, I said the girl. See, again, wishing upon a star. Your dreams come true. So many stars. You might have something to do with constellations or stars, or being an astrologist or astronomer. Is that what it is when they like, I can't say, astronaut, pretty much. Or like you just like study the stuff in the sky. You know, like planet, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Because it's going to help you rise from the ashes, right? And into this like new way of living and getting out of the shame. No longer hiding your face. Stepping into the light with love and compassion for yourself. Surrendering to the scarcity, lack of belief into more of a enriching life, abundance. Knowing that your life is, your radiance, joy is your birthright. So you're gonna make it happen. You're sick of not sick. You're not letting yourself live that way anymore because it's not worth it to you. Like, you don't have that passion, right? Is this the passion card? No. You don't have that passion behind it anymore. You want to weave magic more into this and come with people that are like-minded, that you can co-create with and not feel like you have to battle anymore. You want to have fun, right? You awoken to what it was that needed to be let go and move forward because of the reflection work that you did, right? And that is what brought surrendering to the rising out of the ashes, wishing upon a star, knowing that you're worth it because of these life lessons that you learned, even maybe through spirituality, through religion, through community, through the universe, however you want to call it, relationships, love in general, and just going within your shadow and the night of the soul into deep spiritual growth. I don't know why I just heard it, because you know that you're the divine child of the universe and you're finding your home within you, right? Because your destiny is here and you're moving towards it and following your intuition and co-creating. Having that abundance mindset is going to be what attracts blessings. See, it's not a red apple. It's a golden one. You know how all the red apples kill all the princesses? And Snow White. I always think that it's Sleeping Beauty too, but then I always remember it's the prick on her finger. All right, guys. I love you. I hope this helped in some way. Bye.